Not sure if you guys can see Leo in the background. It's the Catterday stream. Okay, so partly because I'm kind of lazy and don't want to have to edit this in later, in case I post this on YouTube, hey, let's be here. We're going to be cracking into some packs from Paradox Drift. We got pre-release kit, another pre-release kit, and one of each of the ETBs provided by our lovely sponsor over at My Bank Account. They're pretty wonderful. They take care of me. They do good stuff. I do good work for them, and then they go, hey, you know what? Treat yourself. So thank you from the wonderful people over at My Bank Account. Also, if anyone else that actually wants to sponsor this channel is watching and wants to sponsor this channel, we should talk, because you can give me this stuff too. All right, we're going to start opening with, I think the pre-release kits. I didn't get to attend any this year because it was actually traveling, so I was over in Cairns. Did a bit of scuba diving, went to see the Great Barrier Reef. Unfortunately, wasn't super successful in the scuba diving. Couldn't equalize the pressure in my ears. Had like a bit of like a head cold that day. So I was trying to go swimming. I think I was down like 1.5 meters, 2 meters, so like not super deep. And it was just like, my ear feels like it's about to explode. So I'm like, I'm gonna go back up. So I sat down there, well, not sat down, floated, literally just floating in the water for, about like 2-3 minutes trying to equalize it. It just wasn't happening. To the like nose trick and everything. And wasn't happening. So pre-release kit 1. We'll see the promos and go by there. These are not pre-release kits, these are booster bundles. Well, I've been duped. All right, opening 2 booster bundles. Okay, so we got 6 packs in this. See how we go with this. There's no point in opening the second one at the moment then and seeing the promos because they are non-existent. Non-existent. As always though, while we're doing these openings, if you guess the energy before I show it, I'll give you the code. Deal? If there's multiple people that guess the same thing and get it right, well, I guess I gotta give out multiple codes. So if that happens and you guess more codes than I have available, probably just give you some old stuff, but I'll give you 2. So what are we thinking? We putting in guesses? You got 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, no guesses for this one. You guys can put your guesses in for next one. We're getting the water. Oh, Clamburglar coming in last second. Fire. Sorry, man, gonna have to put that one out. But let's see how we go with the packs. We're getting the Spinda, Dwebble, Tandemaus. I love these little goobers. Tinkatink. The new Tinkatink's actually pretty cool. Look at the top card of your deck. You can put it in your hand, or you can ditch it and draw a different card. Techno Radar, one of the new Paradox Future cards. Gonna be, I feel like you'll see some play. The Steenie Countercatcher, reprint of a very solid comeback card. Well, comeback gust card. So it's like Boss's Orders. Choose one of your opponent's bench Pokemon, move it to the active. It's an item card, so that's cracked. But you're probably like, why is that allowed? Well, you have to be behind on prizes to use it, so it's not like you can use it every turn. We're getting the new Toad Screw, reverse of it. Cool, cool, cool. Makes it so your opponent can't put cards from their discard pile back into their hand. Lonix and the new Latios. He's neat. 180 damage, discard 3 energy from this Pokemon. There is the Fusion Strike Latias that can put psychic energy from the discard pile onto Latios, so you can charge it up pretty effectively. It seems like it'll be interesting for GLC potentially as well. Renma, you're a diver yourself. You go a little deeper and push through the pain. The muscle membrane will burst. Fill your middle ear with blood and the pain will go away. Oh, that's neat and terrifying. All right, guys, guess the energy for the next pack. You got 5, 3, 2, 1. And we're getting Psychic. Clamburglar again with a fire. We're getting Fuecoco. Actually happy to get him and Hone Edge. Both these having a really cool evolutions this set. So there's the Skellyridge EX, there's a Aegislash EX, and there's just a solid Aegislash as well. Dwebble, Horsey, Zebstrika, Luminous Cape. So you can chuck this on one of your non-rule box Pokemon to give them 100 extra health. But then they give up 2 prizes. Ampom. New Gibble. There's a Garchomp EX in this set. Maybe we'll pull one. New Charcadet. Pretty cool one. Is the reverse of it. So Fiery Fighting Spirit. You can just search your deck for fire, pop it onto him. Good way to charge him up because we are getting the Armarouge EX. And a Zacian. So he's actually really neat too. 1 energy, 30 damage. Put an energy from your discard pile onto one of your Pokemon. Yeah, onto one of your bench Pokemon. Neat. I could see that seeing play in GLC just to set up. Also, just being like a first turn attacker, it's not bad. Second attack is Brave Blade, but unlike the Zacian V, it doesn't do a lot of damage and can't attack next turn. So it has same attack name, same attack effect, not the same damage, but 1 prize, so they gotta balance it. All right, guys, get those guesses in. What are we thinking? What are we thinking? 3, 2, 1. Fighting. Clamburler, is you just defaulting to fire? If I ever pull fire, it's just you win it. Gavite, the new Minum's actually cool. So it's got an ability, if you have Plusle in play, when your opponent attaches an energy card from their hand to one of their Pokemon, 20 damage. So like Old Cemetery or Calamitous Blizzard, I think it is. Like just a good way to get damage counters out, which is kind of nifty. Doublade, Miltank, TM Energize. So 1 energy, search your deck for 2 energy cards, put them onto your Pokemon, right? Search your deck for up to 2 basic energy cards, attach them to your bench Pokemon in any way you like. It's like a budget Arceus for 1 energy. The Wug Trio. So when you evolve up into him, search your deck for 3 tool cards. Kind of interesting card. And another TM. We're getting Blindside. It's okay. 3 energy, 100 damage to one of your opponent's Pokemon. Effectively gives any of your Pokemon a sniping type attack. Porygon, the Deoxys, also an interesting one for GLC. 3 psychic, 120 damage. You get to move all the energy from this Pokemon to your other Pokemon as you like. And the full art, the full art Jake Gearhart Boogeyman. We hit it, guys. We got the Iron Hands. The full art Iron Hands. And that background looks pretty epic. I love it. I like that. He's neat. Nifty little fella. Kind of bummed out I didn't pick up pre-release kits. I definitely thought these were pre-release kits. They're at the shop on the countertop. And I was like, oh, how much are these? Like the $40? And they're like, yep. And I'm like, oh, okay, that's pre-release kit price. It must be a pre-release kit. Clamber, you're switching over to water. I'm gonna feel so bad if it's fired. Why? Why did you switch? We're getting the bond speed. The feedback. Apo. The Gavanchla. Him also sick for GLC. So 1 energy, 50 damage, 30 damage to one of your opponent's bench Pokemon. There's a lot of lightning type Pokemon that can kind of put spread damage around. There's like Tapu Koko, 20 damage to everything. Electivire, 50 damage to everything. So just having a Pokemon you can quickly charge up, 1 energy, hit the active a bit, finish something up or set something up on the bench. I like it. Norman. Draw 2 cards. If the opponent's active is an EX, draw 2 more cards. That's why I didn't know what the card did. Okay. It's like fine for Tinkaton, I guess. Cyclizar, another Toedscruel. This time the regular one. And a Toedscool to go along with it. They're little buddies. The Zubat. Nice. The Morpeko. Oh, I have a friend that really likes Morpeko cards. So I'll have to ask her if she got this one yet. So I'll give it to her. But yeah. In a hungry hurry. If this Pokemon has no energy, it has free retreat. That's cool. And I think that's the last card of that pack. Nice. All right, guys, get those guesses in. Clamburglar, we sticking with water. You switching back to fire. Berry. All right. We got 1 fire, we got 1 lightning, and we got 1 water. All right. Wimpod, Plusle, Tanamouse, Toxel, Iron Bundle. Oh, he's so neat. It's such a goofy little goober. I love it. So its ability, when it's on your bench, you can choose to discard it. If you do, your opponent switches one of their bench Pokemon with their active. So sort of like Escape Rope, except only on your opponent's Pokemon. I guess more like Repel. And it discards it. It doesn't knock it out, so you're not giving up prizes by doing it. It's searchable with Nest Ball, so it's an effective way just to be able to get into stuff. It's neat. I like it. Another Techno Radar. Another Counter Catcher. On Edge. Another Counter Catcher. And the Altaria EX. Nice. So Altaria's got an ability that once during your turn, heal 20 damage off all your Pokemon. Sort of like a Radiant Serena. EX Pokemon gives up 2 prizes. You can have multiple of these set up though, so you could have 4 of them in play and be healing 80 damage off all your guys every turn. Combo with Slowbro, just move damage to the Slowbros, use these, heal it all off. You use the attack, 140 damage. During your opponent's next turn, prevent all effects of attacks used by your opponent's Pokemon done to this. It's not getting paralyzed, poisoned, confused, knocked out. Looking at you, Dark Moon or Roaring Moon, whatever his face is, EX, Evil Salamence. Can't do that thing. Giratina, you too. No. And the final pack of this, the booster bundle. So bummed. Didn't get any pre-release kits this set. Glamburglar's going with fire again. Renma, you putting in a guess? Anyone else? You guys are just lurking. Totally chill. If you want to put some guesses in as well, you're welcome to. If you guess the energy out of the pack, you get the code. Steel. Nice. Getting the Mantike. Pansage. Pansage. Another Minun. Snorunt. Slitherwing. 120 damage, does 90 damage to itself. Your opponent's active's now burned. Seems okay. The Devolution TM. Nice. Exploud. Elekid. Whimsmer. And Palkia. I don't mind Palkia. He's nifty. So Teleportation Burst, 2 colorless energy, 30 damage. Switch it with one of your bench Pokemon. So like going for like a Mimikyu or Klefki or something. Prize count though, 80 damage. And if you have more prizes than your opponent, 80 more. So 160 damage on a basic for 3 water energy. It's not too bad. Not too bad. All right. Cracking into the next booster bundle. It's kind of cool though. 6 packs. I know booster packs went up in price. I'm hoping this is cheaper than just buying loose packs. Or I really messed up. Renma, you gotta head off for a bit. All good, buddy. All good. Always a pleasure to have you by. And again, thank you very much for the resub. Hope you're having a wonderful start to your weekend. Clamburglar coming in hot with another fire guess. All right, all right. And we are getting water. Sorry, man. Gotta extinguish that one again. Panpour, Blitzel, Bonsweet, Feebas, Gliscor, Absol, Simisage, Gibble, Charcadet, and another Altaria. Nice. I actually wanted to pick these up, so I'm keen on these. And luckily I didn't pick some up as singles yesterday. I picked up the Armarouge EX, I picked up some Garchomp EXs, so happy we haven't pulled those, and that we're getting the Altarias instead. All right, and we are seeing Lightning. Octillery, when you evolve into this, draw 3. I got Rapid Strike Octillery already though, so I feel like it's just better, and there's just better stage 1s that draw you cards. We're getting the Larry! Not the full art, but like, it's still the dude. So flip a coin. If it's heads, search your deck for 2 Pokemon. Can be basics, can be evolutions. It's nice. If it's tails, though, you just get a basic, so there's limitations, but there's Larry's. Even when you lose, you still win. The older white dude, he fails up. Yeah, Mask? What is this? Chantal? Flip a coin. If heads, switch in one of your opponent's bench Pokemon to the active spot. If tails, switch your active Pokemon with one of your bench Pokemon. That's terrible. That is just a Terrible card. Whoop, moving two things at once. The Evolution TM, nice. I want to get two of each of those at least. The Dewblade, Parasol Lady. Shuffle your hand into your deck, then draw 4 cards. If you go second and it's your first turn, 8 cards instead. So, like, judge, but only on yourself. Okay. And the Armor EX. I was just saying how I picked these up as singles and was hoping not to pull them. But I only picked up 3, so now I have 4 as a playset. Might be relevant. Mistakes were made. Glamburglar, you're switching up to grass now. Okay. Switching again. Last time you did that, it was fire. Let's see if it works for you this time. Let's see. We are getting fighting. Right. I saw the color at first. I was like, oh god, it's fire again. The Remoraid. Pumpkaboo. Pumpkaboo. Got Gorgeist? I wonder if it's any good. I did a set review. I don't remember covering it. I feel like that means it's not good. Natu. Snorlax doll, very cool card. It's sort of like Battle VIP Pass in a sense though. So it's a Pokemon doll card, doesn't give up prize cards, counts as a basic Pokemon. You can only play this one though during the setup of the game. So when you draw your 7 cards for the first turn of the game, you're setting up your bench or you're active, you can put Snorlax doll down. Even if it's your first turn of the game though, so like once the game starts, if you use like Iono or Squawkabilly or anything to get into more cards and happen to hit this, you can't put it down unfortunately. Tinkaton, Durant, Slitherwing, another Slitherwing, a reverse one though, he looks neat. Reverse Apom, and Serena EX. Cool. All right, get your guesses in, guys. Fire, going back to fire. Oh, this one does not want to open. We are getting Lightning, Blitzel, Bonsweet, Feebas, Apom, Veluza. I like Veluza. I like Veluza for GLC. So it's got Hydro Pump on a basic Pokemon. Starts at a base of 60 damage, scales up by 20 for each water energy, 20 or 30, 20 for each water energy attached. So in GLC, there's a lot of decks that flood energy out, like Deluge Blastoise, Excalibur, Frostmoth. There's a lot of ways to get water energy out. And it scales up, and it's a little dude. So like, you can chuck a Cape of Toughness on there and make him a big dude that just comes out immediately. Its ability too, when it gets knocked out, you just move 2 of those energy to one of your bench Pokemon so you can keep them in play. It's clutch. Another Blindside. Crocodile, Yamask, Horsey, and another Morpeko. Nice. To my friend that likes Morpeko, I know sometimes you watch these videos. If this is one of the ones you're watching, if you want these, you let me know. Going with Fire Clamburglar? Sounds good, bud. Psychic. Purloin. Mindfu. Ferroseed. Kibble. Earthen Vessel. I think that's the first one of these we pulled. A solid card. Effectively just better energy search. Discard a card from your hand. Get 2 energy from your deck. Really good. Medical Energy. Attach it from your hand to one of your Pokemon. Heal 30. Solid special energy. Steenie. Spinda. What do you do? This is confused and end his damage by an attack. Flip a coin if heads prevent that damage. Okay, cool. And I can never say this name right. I gotta flip it around to read it. Espathra? Espathra. Stance. When you play this Pokemon from your hand to evolve one of your Pokemon during your turn, prevent all damage from and effects of attacks your opponent's Pokemon do to this Pokemon until the end of your opponent's next turn. That's a lot of words. Glittering Eyes, though, 70 damage. If Tulip's in your discard pile, 70 more, so 140. He's alright. He's alright. Darkness coming in and guessing dark. Clamburglar guessing fire again. Also, Darkness, how you doing, buddy? How you doing? Hope you're having a wonderful start to your weekend. And yeah, it looks like it is the last pack of these booster pack bundles. I'd have to do a little bit of housekeeping after this. Just squish all the cards together. Hamburglar, you seeing what I'm seeing? You didn't switch this time. Check me a DM on Twitch or Discord, and I'll send you over a code. I gotta like manually type it in, so it'll probably be after stream or when we take a break, but I'll get you a code card. Pansage, Mantike, Gabite, Minun, Evolution TM, Vanillux. So if your opponent has 40, 30, 40, your opponent's Pokemon that have 40 or less health remaining can't attack. So it's like Panic Mask, but as an ability and all of your opponent's guys, instead of on your guy, where it's like, oh, this tool card says if you have this, and then they go, okay, boss's orders, get around, I'll hit something else. No. Ice Cream Cone says no. No. Combo's really nice with that Serena we pulled earlier, where it's just one grass energy, put your opponent down to 30 health remaining. Defiance Vest, effectively the opposite of Defiance Belter Band. Defiance something. One of them does extra 30 damage. This takes 40 less damage if you're behind on prizes. So they're introducing that comeback mechanic and kind of just balancing things out. Tulip, Reverse Octillery, and Gliscopod. Just bounced right out of my hand. He likes to do that whole escape route thing. Powerful Cross, 20 times damage. This attack does 20 damage for each card in your opponent's hand. For 1 energy, not bad. If they have 20 cards in their hand, you're doing 400. How many do you need for a knockout? 340? 17? Yeah, your opponent has a 17 card hand. You can one-shot a Charizard EX. Happens all the time. All right, so we do have these 2 ETBs to crack into. Also, we can do a quick skim through of what we just pulled for those that are just popping into the chat. If you guys would like. Darkness, do you want to see the pulls or you want to see new stuff? So I gotta do a little bit of tidying up. You guys can't see the other side. It's wonderful. My desk is a mess right now. Absolutely atrocious. All right. Yeah, I think we just bumped something. We do a quick tidy up. Give me 30 seconds, and then we'll crack into the ETBs. Yeah, we pulled the Full Art Iron Hands EX. We pulled Serena EX. We pulled 2 Alterias. I guess if I was smart, I'd be putting the hits off to a different side. We'll do that for the ETBs. Yeah, how you been, Darkness? Have you opened up any Paradox Drift or been playing the new set online yet? All right, pile is mostly consolidated. Mostly. And yeah, let's take a quick look at the hits. That Iron Hands though, that's pretty sick. I'm happy with that. And I think we got most of the TMs too. I think we got at least one of all the TMs, if not 2. Yeah, Armarouge, Altaria. Another Altaria. Iron Hands, and no, there's one more in here. I got a Serena. Why am I not seeing Serena? All the joys of not sorting things as we go. Not yet as far as IRL packs, just some of the ones from the Battle Pass. Nice. Have you tried out the String Cheese Man? The Battle Pass, you get what? String Cheese Man, and the second one is, I want to say Roaring Moon? I swear we pulled the Serena. We pulled the Serena, didn't I? There it is. All right. So hits so far. That's pretty sick. Full art Iron Hands EX. The camera does not want to focus on it because it is too shiny. Need to get a new one at some point. Serena EX, very cool. 2 Altarias. And the Armor Rouge that they bounced out of my hands. So, very happy with that. Very, very happy with that. Did pick up a couple of singles. I picked up Garchomp's, I picked up Armor Rouge, and an Aegislash. So this is now my 4th Armor Rouge, which like seems fine. You can build a deck with 4. They're a good price. I picked them up when I was buying the stuff. Not a great practice to get into if you're buying singles at the same time as packs. Maybe wait till after you open. Now you haven't tried out the String Cheese Man yet? Fair. All right. And yeah, again, just to save myself a little bit of editing, in case we post this on the YouTubes. Yeah, it's Triple B here. We're cracking into an ETB for Paradox Rift. But with this set, they didn't put out just 1 ETB. They put out 2. So, we got one with the old school dudes and one with the future dudes. Old school is in there from the past and future is in there from the future. So the new Paradox mechanic, that's what they're introducing, is effectively time-traveling Pokemon. Streaming it live on Twitch, so I'll leave it up to chat. What do you guys think? Which one should we open first? Blast from the past or the future, guys? Got 10 seconds, let me know. Jump into it quick. I'm kind of leaning towards the future. I feel like Iron Valiant's hanging out in there. Thank you. We can see the future. Darkness and past. All right. We can wait for the future. We don't have to be in a rush. Crack into the past. I'm keen for it. So it does have Roaring Moon on it. So Roaring Moon, it's effectively a Paradox form of Salamence. You do get a promo version of Screamtail in this, which is the Paradox form of Jumpluff. Not Jumpluff, Jigglypuff. Pretty keen for it. Maybe we'll find Roaring Moon in here. Maybe. Just because he's on the box doesn't mean he's in the ETB, unfortunately. Does mean he is on the product in the ETB, though. So obviously on the box, which is neat. It's great for storing stuff. You got a bunch of bulk cards, chuck them in an ETB. You also get sleeves with him, so he will be on the sleeves. They're not always like the greatest quality of sleeves. They're kind of fun looking, though. Like, I don't know. I've never had a great experience with them, but like bringing it to a pre-release or something, they're good. So those are the sleeves if you want to take a peek at them. Lovely colors though. It's like a light blue and a lemonade and mauve. Like it's like a dark red, Dr. Pepper red. You get those sleeves. You do get a chunk, big old chunk of energy. So it helps you get set up for the game. If you're a new player, ETBs are a great way to help you get started. Getting those energy, getting the sleeves. You do get some dividers and this box to help store your collection, as well as some dice. So something you need if you're playing the game, just to track damage counters and flip coins. So the big dice, it's translucent, evens his heads, tails his odds. It's nice. And yeah, for the promo card, Screamtail. Go camera focus. Nope, best we're getting. Okay. Maybe in a few months we'll get a new camera. Maybe. If you guys want to help support that, I do have a Throne page. It's got that posted, so just a little nudge. You also get some status condition markers in these. So 1 fire and 1 poison. You'll need those to play the game as well. I don't really think you can use alternatives for those. For other status conditions, you spin the cards around. For poisoned and burned, though, you do have them right on the thing because you can stack those status conditions, unlike the other ones. You're also going to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 packs in these. So between these 2 ETBs, we're going to be opening 18 packs. Did just crack into some booster bundles before this, which we got 6 packs each. So that's what, 12, 30 packs all up we're going to be opening today. Hey. All right, but first pack, we're seeing Iron Valiant on it. That seems wrong. We're doing the Roaring Moon one. I feel like we gotta start with Roaring Moon. And there we go. All right, maybe he's in here. Let's start it off with a bang. And for anyone watching on Twitch, you try and guess the energy. If you get it right, you'll win a code card. So 3, 2, 1, fighting. Starting off with a Feebas. Darkness coming in with a electric guess. A little bit late for this pack. We'll keep that guess for the next pack though, if you'd like. Mantike. Ferrothorn. Neat. Exoskeleton. This Pokemon takes 30 less damage from attacks. And Spinning Needles, base of 50, and during your opponent's next turn, this Pokemon Spinning Needles does 100 more damage. So 50 goes to 150 and just keeps kind of going. Neat. Curse Duster. Orbeetle. Nimble? Cyclizar, and the Chew-You. That's how you say this name. Chew-You. Chew. Did I run a poll to see if other people agreed? Did they all disagree? I'll never admit it. So Chew-You, really cool fire Pokemon, 1 fire energy. You can attach 2 basic fire energy from your discard pile to one of your Pokemon. Great attack if it's your first turn of the game going second. You can set up energy, get your guys going. The second attack does a base of 50, and if any of your Pokemon were knocked out last turn from your opponent's Pokemon, 90 more, so 140. It's okay. It's not a... I like it though to get set up. So I feel like with the format slowing down once rotation happens, cards like this will start seeing play. Same with like those TM cards we're getting in this set where it's like, hey, 1 energy, do a thing. Having an attack like this that's 1 energy, do a thing, is pretty good. We do have that energized TM though that's effectively just that, but from deck instead of from discard. So it might just be better because you can put that on anything, but this you can search with Nest Ball. The TMs, not so much. All right, next pack. Darkness has guessed Electric. Clamburglar coming in with the Fire guess, and we are seeing Dark. All right. Also, question of the day popping up. What Pokemon do you think could grow the best mustache? Because it is Movember. Do have a couple of them off to the side. So we're into day 4 of Movember, doing the Gotta Stash 'em All campaign over on Twitter. If you want to keep up with that, every day going to be posting a picture of a different mustache Pokemon. We've seen Dugtrio, Snorlax, Squirtle, and Pikachu so far. Opening up with the Trubbish, Crustle, Onix, Flittle. It's just a Flittle guy. Durant, another Earthen Vessel, nice. Medical Energy, Wugtrio? No, not Wugtrio. Wiglet. Also, I saw something shine as I put this down. I think we're about to get something really cool. Clamburglars thinking Wailord can rock the best mustache. Darkness with a Rangaroo. And the game's saying Garchomp. Golden Garchomp. That's sick. He's neat. I like him. We can be friends. So Garchomp, it's a Terra-type water Pokemon. Means you can search it out with a Rita, grab a rare candy, grab this, get it going. You can attach 1 fighting energy to do 160 damage and attach 3 basic fighting energy from your discard pile to your bench Pokemon in any way that you like. It does have a second attack, 2 colorless energy. Discard 2 energy from this, does 120 to one of your opponent's Pokemon. So it's got a snipe attack. It's got decent cheap attack as well. Pretty cool card. Also energy setup. Clutch, very clutch. And I think one more card in this pack. Getting the Tinglu is like Chew-You. 1 fighting energy, so energy of their typing. Get energy, 2 energy from the discard pile to attach to your Pokemon. I think they're going to be cool. And for the next pack, we've got Darkness guessing for water energy. Clamburglar guessing the fire energy. All right. Any winners today? Let's see. Psychic. Sorry, guys. Getting the Purloin, the Minfu, Paraseed, Kibble, Ancient Booster Energy Capsule. So you can attach this to an ancient Pokemon, give it 60 extra health, and remove all special conditions from it. Plus, it can be attached or affected by special conditions. Nice. It's a Pokemon tool card, so it stays on there. It makes him bulky. It's really cool. Earthworm. I'm gonna call him Jim. We've got Professor Turo's Scenario. I was like, I can't read that last word. It's in black over black. So, 1 second. But you get to put one of your Pokemon in play into your hand. So just scoop them up. It's like Charon's Care, but for anything. You don't keep the cards that are attached to it, though. So if you have something that's like tank to hit and you're like, oh, I wish I could heal this off, just like, well, how about just take it off the board? So that does it too. We are getting Tinkatink, Vanillite, and Deoxys. It's like an inflatable flailing arms tube man. All right, cracking into that next pack. If you're guessing an energy, get him in quick. Clamburglar guessing fire again. Keeping it consistent. I like it. I like it. And Darkness guessing fighting. Fire it is. Clamburglar. Shoot me a DM over on Twitch. We'll get you one of those code cards sent over at the next break. Nickit. Nimble. Yamask. Spinda. So if he's confused, if your opponent tries to hurt him, flip a coin. If it's heads, it doesn't get hurt. So it's like confusion onto them, but they don't take damage for it. We are getting a Steenie, Gliscor, Absol. What did I say his name? Loudred? Loudred. Phoebus and Zacian. Little sword doggo. Respect the doggo. Fear the doggo. All right, cracking into the next one. See how we go with this. Whoa, camera. Calm down there. I see you refocusing. And what are we getting for energy? Lightning. Ah, Darkness guessing dark. Sorry, man, we got the light. Lighting the way here. Pansage. Minun. Snowrunt. Snowrunt. I can never say these. Knacklestack is the Minecraft Pokemon. Clomph, Orthworm Gym, Absol, Groudon, Trainer Gallery, Brute Bonnet. So Brute Bonnet's got the ability Toxic Powder. Once during your turn, if this has an ancient booster capsule on it, you can make both active Pokemon poisoned. Nice. So poison them both, evolve up, remove poison from yourself, but do a little bit extra damage to your opponent. I like it. And then another Groudon. Nice. Darkness, you got ads? All right, but I'll see you when you get back from those. I do appreciate you waiting through those. Great way to support the stream. That means maybe we get a new camera soon. Golden Tittles, how you doing, buddy? How you doing? How's your weekend? We're opening some Paradox Rifts. If you want, you can guess what energy we hit. If you get it right, you get a code. Darkness guessing grass. Tittles, you're 1-0 in Doom's tourney with Lost Zone Gudra. Nice. We're hitting steel. Clamburglar, you step middle. You're killing it. All right. Clamburglar, message me again. I think you're at 3 now. We're getting the Tinkatink. Tandemaus. Dwebble. Whimsmer. Simisage. Norman. Orthworm Gym. Reverse Pharisee. I don't normally like reverse cards, but steel cards, they look good. It's like it's made out of sheet metal. I like it. And another one, Honedge. You're just spoiling me with this pack, Pokemon. And Kingdra. He's neat. So 1 water energy. Look at the top 6 cards of your deck for each water, or not, and water energy for each energy. Just each energy in general. Each energy in general. 60 damage. Ditch the energy, but shuffle all the other cards back into your deck. So sort of like the Gyarados, Team Up Gyarados we used to have, where it's just like thin your deck, ditch. Except that you kept the energy, ditched the other cards, so it got stronger and stronger and repeated. This is stage 2 and gets a bit weaker, but you get to keep like the energy recyclers and super energy retrievals and stuff. So like, there's a concept. We'll be trying to make it work. We will be trying to make it work. Also coming to the realization, I said I'm going to put the hits and stuff off to the side so that at the end we can look at them. And you guys know me, I'm definitely doing that thing I said I would do. Yep, I'm definitely doing that thing. So I'm just going to take 2 seconds to do something completely irrelevant to what I was saying. Yeah. Cool. Don't mind me. I'm doing good, Tittles. I'm doing good. I'm glad to hear you're having a great start to the Tournament of Doom. That's epic. Did you update Gudra with anything from Paradox Rift? Hamburger, not gonna lie, might doze off at some point, but keep on either way. Ah, all good, buddy, all good. I know other parts of the world, it is quite late. For me, it is 1:30 in the afternoon. We are on the koala clock over here. As you can see, by the koala here, that seems to be struggling. Not sure why. Charged it yesterday. Oh, no, it's still struggling. All right, guesses for energy coming in. Darkness thinking psychic, clamburglar with fire. Anyone else? Got water in there from Tittles. I think that was from before, but we'll honor it regardless. And we are seeing grass. Plusel, Dottler, Toxel, Lipard, Demiseer, Crobat. Crobat's neat. So you can choose the item lock or supporter lock. I kind of like it. It's a stage 2 though, so it's like a worse Venomoth, but it's cool that we have an option. Rourke, draw 2 cards, put a basic energy from your discard pile into your hand. Like another Tinkaton option, I guess. Actually, not a bad Tinkaton option. It's effectively draw 3, right? You get 2 and get something from the discard. Yamask, Panpour, and Porygon Z. So Porygon Z has the ability Buggy Turbo. You get to flip a coin. If it's heads, put 4 basic energy from your discard pile into your hands. If it's tails, ditch an energy from this Pokemon. So just don't have an energy on it before you flip the coin and you don't have to ditch anything. Big brain. It's 11 p.m. for you, Darkness. Ah, fair, buddy, fair. Yeah, it's a little late. That's past my bedtime. Like 10 o'clock, I started. So any streams I have, when it's like past 10, it's all the misplays. Even more than normal. All right, Darkness guessing Psychic. We are seeing water. Doublade, Sombra. How you doing, Sombra? No eyebrows today. Flamigo. Sombra, are you doing Tournament of Doom? Apparently Tournament of Doom's on already. Toadscruel. Screamtail. Jigglypuff's new haircut. Devolution TM. Palkia. Chantel. Milotic, and I think that's it. Milodic's kind of cool though. When you evolve up to it, your opponent can choose to put a basic Pokemon on their bench, and then you can do the same. So it's neat if you're feeling friendly and want to give up 2 deck space to do that for some reason. Don't do online tournaments? Fair. You just kick ass at regionals. I should know better. I should know better. Did any regionals on this weekend? It was what? Toronto was last weekend. This weekend is nothing, and then LASE is not too far off. We are seeing Darkness. No guesses for Dark. But yeah, Sombra, while we're cracking packs, if you want to try and guess the energy, if you get it right, you get a code. Just a little something something if you want it. No regionals until after LAIC. Ah, fair. So LAIC is next week or week after? Because I know Brisbane's not too far off. I've got regionals I've got to actually start practicing for again. Trubbish, Steenie, Simipour, Zebstrika, Gibble, Zubit, and Mousehold EX. So Mousehold EX has the ability Solidarity. This is in the active and gets hit by an attack. For each of your Mousehold, Tandemos, or Mousehold EX in play, put 3 damage counters onto the attacking Pokemon. So if you have 6 in play, which means you use Zoroark, switch into 2 of these or something, you can be putting 18 damage counters out. Combos nicely with Nom 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 Incisors. God, I hope I get to declare that attack one day. 120 damage for 2 colorless energy. So DTE on here, 100 damage. 6 of these guys in play, 180 damage back to your opponent. You can effectively kill a V-Star Pokemon. 230 HP. It's not a very hard target to take down though, so they're probably knocking you out too. Technically can play it though. So not a bad ETB. Not an amazing ETB. I'll double back and make sure I didn't miss anything. We got the Brute Bonnet Trainer Gallery. We got the Mousehold EX. We got, oh no, we got something golden here. I forgot about that. I forgot, we got a really cool golden boy. Where people have been just popping up in chat. They're like, oh, I know what he's talking about. Do you? Do you know about the Golden Boy? Do you know the Golden Man who lives on Drury Lane? Who is supposed to remind Triple, put your hits off to the side so that you don't have to buy time like this to find your hits at the end of the box? Because if you do, you remind him. He's supposed to remind me. Dang it, Golden Man. Deathlike, how's it going, buddy? How are you going? All right. We got the Golden Boy. Garchomp, obviously. All right, so that is 1 ETB down for the hits from this one, though. Yeah, we got Trainer Gallery Brute Bonnet, we got Mousehold EX, and we got the Golden Garchomp. Not bad. Like, I'm not mad at it. There's also a lot of just really solid cards in there, like the Earthen Vessel and such. So, yeah. It's sick. It's good. Deathlight, you going far? Where are you going? You sailing? You got a little tugboat going across the sea? Cracking into the next ETB though. Iron Valiant on this one. It is the Future Paradox. For this, we get a promo of, I believe it's Iron Bundle? Don't do what I just did at home. Just casually slicing open the side of an ETB. Not really paying attention. It's not safe. Learn from my mistakes. Don't do it. Yeah, definitely. You're playing COD 4 last night, you're saying? Saw that in the Discord. It's like, oh, cool. I remember that. I think that came out when I was like just about finishing high school. Me and my buddies got really into it. There was that sniper level. It was really cool. And then we just played a lot of like multiplayer. I haven't played COD in years though. They're still putting one out every year. All right. So if you are just tuning in and have never seen an ETB before, when you get one of these, you get some dividers to help organize your collection. You get some energy cards to help you build decks. Some sleeves to sleeve up those decks and protect your cards. These ones have Iron Valiant. Pretty cool. Pink and like mint. They're nifty looking. And you're also going to get a promo version of Iron Bundle. He's cool. I like him. I also like that we're getting promo cards with ETBs now. Like Obsidian Flames, we got one. This, we're getting them. Like if they keep that up, cool. I'll start buying ETBs more. And some dice and some status condition markers as well. So we're getting dice, we're getting burned and poison markers. Let's casually chuck those off into the void of the messy void that you guys don't get to see because the magic of cameras. You can try and turn your head and be like, what's he hiding over there? We'll never know. It's wonderful. Yeah, ETB, 9 packs. Let's crack into these, see how we go. And yeah, if you are watching on Twitch live right now, you want to try and guess the energy we're going to get in the booster pack. If you get it right, check me a message and we will get you a code card. So we are starting off strong with Psychic. Getting Vanillix, Oricorio, Swablu, Panseer? Yeah, Panseer, Steenie, Counter Catcher, a very, very solid item card for the set. Absol, Seadra, Gligar, and Deoxys. Let's see. Next up, show me String Cheese Man. I want the String Cheese Man. String Cheese Man seems fun. I don't know if it'll be top tier, but it'll definitely be a good deck. We're starting off with Fighting Energy here. Onyx, Little, Nickit, Knackley, Ticketon, Durant, another Earthen Vessel. Nice, getting a few of these. Happy about that. Panseer, Simisage, and Frostlass EX. Nice. First hit from this ETB. Pretty cool. So if this Pokemon is in the active spot, gets knocked out, you get to flip a coin. If it's a heads, your opponent's going to take one less prize card for it. Does hit for 140 damage and does 20 damage to one of your opponent's bench Pokemon. So not a bad attacker. Also, having a 2 prizer only give up 1 prize is interesting. Definitely interesting concept. Is on a coin flip. So sometimes you do, sometimes you don't. And Deathlight, yeah, and they're... You were like 6 when it came out? Oh, man. Bit of an age gap then there. That's all good. Cause yeah, you're talking about like old school, like Call of Duty 4, like Modern Warfare, right? Like for Xbox 360? That era, or did they remake it? All right, and we are getting Steel Energy. Nice. Nickit, Gligar, Blipbug, Fuecoco, Masquerin. Whoa, grabbing 2 at 1. Ancient Booster Energy Capsule, Orthworm, Onyx, Vanillux, and Groudon. Nice. What's he all about? 2 fighting, 1 colorless, multiplier of 60, discard up to 4 energy from your Pokemon to do 60 damage for each card you discard. So capped at 240, it's a fighting. You can use Grant, get it to 270. Alright. There's worse cards. Could be an interesting like one-off in Garchomp maybe. And for energy, we are seeing Lightning, Nimble, Yamask, Spinda, Tinkatink, Medical Energy, Steenie, the Gliscor, another Spinda, the Luminous Cape, and Iron Jugulus. He's cool. So 3 colorless energy does 50 damage to 3 of your opponent's Pokemon that already have damage counters on them. So a good way to just kind of like finish things off, like maybe into a Lost Box matchup. You've got 20 on 3 different Comfies. This comes out and goes, no more Comfies. Neat. Be cool. Is it going to come up often? Probably not, but could it come up? Yes, absolutely. Run it with like Iron Valiant to put damage counters out and then just have that to clean things up. All right, this one we are starting with Water, Honedge, a Dwebble, Horsey, Joltik, Professor Turo's Scenario. I'm gonna remember his name one of these days. Mindfu. Is this Rika? Look at the top 4 cards of your deck, put 2 of them into your hand, shuffle the other cards, and put them on the bottom of your deck. Okay. Alright, it's like a slightly worse Colress. Like you're digging less, you're getting less, but you're not lost zoning things. Reverse Remoraid or reverse Jirachi. So that's the first Jirachi we've got. Nice. And Tapu Koko EX. That's sick. I wanted him as a one-off. We got one. Perfect. About halfway through this ETB. We've got 4 packs left. All right, we are getting Grass, Tandemos, Dwebble, Whisper, Doublade, Absol, Simisage, ooh, grabbing 2, Norman, a Minshew, a Apom, and another Zacian. I feel like we're seeing a lot of Zacian. Not that that's a bad thing, but it's definitely not a good thing. Like, there's other rares in this set I think I'd want. Jirachi a rare? Jirachi's not even a rare, is it? I feel like it's like meant to be a common or something. Why haven't I seen more of them? All right, and we are opening Darkness. Nice. Loudred, Remoraid, Pumpkaboo, Natu. Haven't seen any Zatus yet. The Gourgeist. So Gourgeist has the ability Startling Pumpkin. If this is knocked out by damage counters from... Not damage counter. Knocked out by damage from an opponent's attack, discard 2 random cards from their hand. That's okay. Like maybe a control type deck tries to come out of this. Professor Sada's Vitality. Get to attach a... Well, 2 energy from your discard pile to 2 of your ancient Pokemon in play and draw 3 cards. It's like Melanie, but better. And a bit more specific. Golisopod, Horsey, and Volcanion. 20 damage, choose up to 2 of your bench Pokemon, attach a basic fire energy from your discard pile to each of them. Okay, so sort of like Chuyu, but Does a bit of damage. Has to put it on 2 different things though. All right. 2 packs left. What are we getting for this one? Feels hefty. Fire. Nice. Getting a Surskit, Magby, Flamigo, Porygon, Warthworm, Toedscruel, a Screamtail, Reverse Rika, a Reverse Knackley, and a Xatu. Finally got a Xatu. Just need 3 more of him now. Last pack magic? Might be. It just might be. Alright. Done with the fighting energy. Ooh. Zubat. Purloin. Minfu. Ferroseed. Dondozo. Tulip. A Veluza. A Tinkatink. Octillery and Zekrom. Alright, alright. Yeah, last pack of that one. So for that ETB, we got, yeah, Frostlass and a Tapu Koko. Not bad. Like, we got hits out of it, so I can't complain. That's the thing, right? We got hits. There's definitely busted, or like more busted ones. The other one we got what? I think similar. We got 2 or 3 hits. 3 technically. So we got the Gold Garchomp, Tandemos EX, and a Brute Bonnet Trainer Gallery. And then from the booster bundles we just opened, we got Full Heart Iron Hands, Serena, 2 Alterias, and a Armarouge EX. So this was from what, 12 packs? And then this was from 18 packs. Granted, like ETBs, they're not seeded, right? It's just kind of loose random packs, so you're not guaranteed hits. So can't be mad. Can't be mad. Darkness. Feel like 151 ETBs had better pull rates. Maybe. Did they have more packs though? Was 151 10 packs because there's a promo set? And like I don't know, ETBs, you can't really judge pull rates on ETBs. That's the thing. They're just randomly assorted packs in there. Like, there's no rhyme or reason to it. It's not like when you buy a booster box, you kind of have an expectation of there should be between, I don't remember how many hits it is now, because Scarlet and Violet, they kind of bumped it up. I know it used to be anywhere between like 6 and 9 hits, but now we've got like the trainer galleries and stuff, so it's a little bit trickier to judge. But there is like a bit more like statistical probability kind of around it. It's like, well, I'm getting this, I know kind of what I'm getting myself into. Whereas, yeah, ETBs, it's like, you could hit something every single pack. You could hit nothing the entire box. That's like, if you get hits, yeah, just enjoy it. You're along for the ride. The fact that you get the promo cards now, I feel like is a good way to kind of balance it out. So you know you're guaranteed at least one thing. You're getting the dice, you're getting the sleeves, you're getting the storage box. So yeah, I like them. They're a fun product. Like, not something I would say, oh, every set, go and buy it. It's fun for the collecting side of it. So like every set, if you want to do it so that like build up a collection of all of them, yes, 100% go for it. If you're just trying to get specific cards from a set though, I wouldn't recommend going and picking up an ETB. Like, I'd say probably buy singles or buy a box or 2 where you know like you should be getting most of the trainer cards, most of like the commons and uncommon Pokemons, and a lot of the rares, and hopefully the EXs you're chasing. But yeah, if you're after like one specific deck, like if you're like, oh, Paradox Rift, I'm only building Gholdengo, just buy singles of Gholdengo. Maybe buy some loose packs for the fun of it. If you go to leagues, you usually get packs every single time anyway, so you can kind of get that out of it. But yeah, they're fun. I like opening ATVs, but yeah, I don't think there's any like guaranteed hits for it. All right, I think we're gonna take a quick break. Normally I check it on a be right back stream, but maybe we'll just check it with just these dudes. Just make them really big. I guess I should probably have it on the be right back screen with these dudes, but like, eh. Actually, can we just copy them over? That's fun. I might do that. Okay, I'm gonna check it on a be right back screen, but I'll put up the big mustache guys for you to just kind of be like, oh yeah, that guy's just rocking a mustache. Be back in like 4 or 5 minutes. Gonna make a coffee, gonna grab a quick snack, and we will hop on PTCGL to play some games. Did have 2 decks requested over in the Discord, so gonna try them out. Have kind of tweaked them a little bit. There's a Gholdengo list and a updated Toad Scroll list, so we'll be trying those out. If anyone has any requests of decks they want me to play, let me know. There is the deck request redemption through Twitch. You can also post it in the Discord, and if there's time, like I might get to it, but if there's one that you're like, hey, play this, yeah, just do that. We can play it. If you do though, please post the list in Discord or DM it to me on Twitch, and yeah, we'll go from there. Don't send a picture. It takes ages. But yeah, we'll be right back, guys.